Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Yale School of Medicine Physician Associate White Coat Ceremony for the class of 2025. Woo-hoo. My name is David Brissett, and I'm the interim director of the Yale PA program. We're fortunate to have with us several special guests today. Dr. Nancy J. Brown, Dean of the Yale School of Medicine, Dr. Jessica Lucy, Deputy Dean for Medical Education, and PA Jonathan Stewart, our guest speaker for today's event. Also on our stage today is Dr. Alexandria Guarino, who's a PA and also Associate Dean for PA Education. Welcome students, staff, faculty, and the family and friends of the alumni who are joining us remotely. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate the class of 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, honored guests, and most importantly, the outstanding class of 2025. We welcome you to the tradition of the white coat ceremony. This ceremony in medicine originated in the 20th century as a symbolic rite of passage for medical students. It's designed to mark a transition from the classroom learning to clinical practice. These ceremonies continue the tradition of presenting a white coat to each student, symbolizing professionalism, integrity, and the responsibilities of a clinician. Today, we gather in celebration of your journey into the noble profession of healthcare. This momentous occasion marks the beginning of an amazing voyage, one that will test your minds, nurture your hearts, and ultimately transform you into compassionate and capable healers. The ceremony reminds us of the profound impact that you, as future physician associates, will have on the lives of countless individuals and communities. With this coat, you accept the responsibility of not only medical knowledge and skill acquisition, but also human connection and empathy with a patient-centered focus. The Yale PA program holds a legacy of excellence in healthcare education, and you, the class of 2025, embody the promise and potential to carry this tradition forward. Each one of you has demonstrated extraordinary dedication, resilience, and academic success to earn your place here. And we're confident that you will continue to uphold the highest standards of medical professionalism. Your patients and your colleagues will be counting on you. The challenges of the past few years have brought into focus the crucial role of healthcare professionals in safeguarding our communities and healing those in need both near and far. You're entering a profession that demands both scientific expertise and unwavering compassion, and we're proud that you have chosen to embark on this path, so congratulations to you. So throughout your time here at Yale, you will gain not only the knowledge and technical skills necessary to excel in your future area of practice, but also the understanding that every patient is a unique individual deserving of respect, dignity, and compassion. Remember that behind every ailment and every triumph lies a human story, many of which may be deeply personal, and it's a privilege to be part of those stories. As you move forward in your medical journey, seek knowledge with never-ending enthusiasm, embrace the wisdom of your mentors, adopt a process for self-reflection so that you can be the best that you can be. Don't forget to cherish the camaraderie of your peers. Together you will form a tight-knit community that will support, uplift, and inspire one another. During the ceremony today, in addition to receiving a white coat, each student will be given a stethoscope. Beyond the iconic white coat, the stethoscope stands out as an emblematic component of the attire, intricately linking the identity of a clinician. It serves as a tangible bridge between patient and practitioner and embodies the symbolic connection that they share. I'd like to take this moment to share that every stethoscope to be presented today was contributed by generous alumni of the Yale PA program. Do we have any stethoscope donors in the audience? Thank you very much. Thank you. What adds an even more profound touch is that numerous alumni donors have included a special message for each of the recipients. Thus, the stethoscope goes beyond its role of connecting patient and provider. It becomes a conduit linking alumni and current students, enriching the circle of connection within this outstanding program. So, again, we thank you for your generosity. Additionally, we welcome back our second-year PA students, newly minted second-year PA students. Congratulations to you. So their role will be to robe the first-year students. In return, they will each receive a pin from the first-year student. The pin is the Yale School of Medicine crest, and as a reminder that it is not enough to master your studies and strive to be the best clinician you can be. The pin is a reminder that when we get to where we're going, we need to help those who follow. So let this white coat ceremony be a testament to the beginning of your incredible voyage, one that's filled with boundless possibilities and profound impact. Congratulations on reaching this momentous milestone, and may your time here be a transformative chapter in your lives. Thank you. Now, I would like to welcome Dean Nancy Brown to the podium. Dean Brown was appointed Yale School of Medicine's first woman dean in February of 2020. Dean Brown is an alumna of Yale College and Harvard Medical School. She came to us from Vanderbilt School of Medicine, where she served in many national leadership roles. Dean Brown is known for her commitment to education and mentorship, and we are very happy to have her here with us today. Please join me in a warm welcome for Dean Nancy Brown.
Good afternoon. As you've heard, I'm Nancy Brown. I'm Dean of the School of Medicine, and I am so excited to welcome the Physician Associate Class of 2025. You, by the way, are entering this school on the 50th anniversary of the first graduating class in 1973. I'd also like to welcome the families. Would all family members and friends raise your hand? Yeah, that's fantastic. We owe you a thanks for all that you have done to bring such vibrant, talented, and committed students to Yale. And students, you represent 23 states. This is where I get to list, don't quiz me on the capitals, but Alabama, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Kansas, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Maryland, Maine, Michigan, Missouri, North Carolina, Nevada, New York, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Virginia, and Washington, and the District of Columbia. 6 of you are first generation to finish college, and 3 of you are veterans. A quarter of you identify as groups that are traditionally underrepresented in medicine, and almost 2/3 are women. 3 of your class currently hold a master's degree, and an additional 3 are candidates for the MPH at Yale. The history of the physician associate and assistant profession started in 1965 when Eugene Stead, who was at Duke, launched the first formal program. During World War II, Dr. Stead had appreciated the need to shorten education for those in medicine, and running Grady Hospital with residents and medical students, he came to appreciate the value of experiential learning as an effective way to teach. This program was started shortly thereafter by Jack Cole, who was chair of our Department of Surgery, and 6 years later in 1971 as part of our trauma program. And as I said, the first class graduated in 1973. So fast forward 50 years, and as you embark on this profession, it's important to take the time to reflect on the commitment that you are making. In a moment, you're going to don a white coat, and as you've heard, the white coat ceremony is a fairly recent invention, but in the latter part of the 19th and the early 20th century, the white coat came to symbolize first the importance of science and cleanliness in medicine, and later professionalism and humanitarian ideals. And it is this commitment that you make today and every day that you wear this coat. You will learn much about medicine. I hope you will take the time also to learn about each other and to learn about your patients so that you will see them as individuals with their own stories. You will have the opportunity and the tremendous responsibility to serve at the most vulnerable points in their lives. Eugene Stead, the same person who founded physician assistant and associate programs, noted that a doctor or a physician associate makes a mistake if he or she thinks he or she knows more about a patient than the patient does himself or herself. So listen to your patients and never forget that caring for them is an extraordinary honor. I also want to commend our leaders of our physician associate program for their dedication to ensuring that you have a meaningful and rich learning experience at Yale. The focus of this program is on critical thinking and on team-based care. Critical thinking because the diseases that you see today and understand today are not the same diseases that you will understand at the end of your career. And team-based because more and more we understand that no one individual can provide good care. We have to communicate and provide connected care. And you will participate in the interprofessional longitudinal clinical experience and intermingle with many different kinds of students while you're here. Medical students, graduate students who are making discoveries that will impact on the care of your patients in the future. This is a rich environment, and I hope you take advantage of every aspect of it. The next 2 years will provide you with continuous opportunities to learn, to grow, and soon to be a part of that team providing care for patients across the country. There will be exciting challenges ahead. We're very proud that you have chosen the Yale Physician Associate Program, and we stand prepared to walk with you on this incredible journey. Welcome.
Our speaker today is PA Jonathan Stewart. Jonathan is a native of Connecticut. He received his Bachelor of Science in Biology from Southern Connecticut State University and an MBA from Quinnipiac University. He's also an alumnus of the Yale PA class of 1998. Jonathan has practiced continuously for the last 25 years in hospital-based medicine, including general medicine, oncology, cardiology, and medical ICU. He is currently a member of the hospitalist service at Yale New Haven Hospital. Since graduation, Jonathan has been a great friend and supporter of the program. He's a dedicated clinician and has been preceptor for Yale PA students who rotate on the hospitalist service. And he's contributed to the education of many alumni over the years. Additionally, Jonathan serves as a member of the Yale PA Program Admissions Committee and also the Progress and Promotions Committee. Outside of the hospital and education, Jonathan participates in emergency medicine response and is a certified firefighter, emergency medical responder for the town of Madison, and also a company officer for the North Madison Volunteer Fire Company. In addition to raising 2 children with his wife, Diane, in his free time, and when weather permits, I don't think today would permit, Jonathan enjoys running and skiing. So I've had the pleasure of working with and knowing Jonathan for the last 25 years, and I'm delighted to welcome him to the stage as our guest speaker. So please join me in a warm welcome for Jonathan.
I don't need these to read. Good afternoon, everyone, and members of the Yale University community. I am honored to be here today to witness and celebrate this very important milestone with you all. And in so doing, I remember when I was in the place where you stand now. I then perhaps as many of you are now, have feelings of excitement, pride, and since you guys are just starting, perhaps a little exhaustion, heat exhaustion, exact. The time I endured as a physician associate student was truly some of the best times of my life. It has been a noteworthy investment with a return on investment far beyond what I ever calculated when I first started that journey. I have no regrets. It's been a wonderful career. Still is a wonderful career. And now that we're talking, I was asked to prepare remarks for this, and it was kind of odd. As I was going through this, it felt like I was writing my own eulogy. So I hope to do it justice. The donning of the white coat has become a time-honored rite of passage for the newest members of the physician associate community. During this ceremony, a white coat is placed on each student's shoulders, and often an oath or pledge of responsibility and dedication to healthcare and the alleviation of suffering to those afflicted by illness is recited. The white coat symbolizes professionalism, caring, and indeed trust, which must be earned from patients. So as each of you don this white garment for the first time and officially take a moment to reflect on the challenges and achievement you have successfully navigated to be where you are today. I ask that you reflect on your journey which led you to Yale University. Reflect on the dreams and the inspiration that drove you to choose this course of study, to choose this career path. Stay grounded and focused, and it will help you through. I ask you to express gratitude. Since we're in Bethel Chapel, for me personally, I want to thank God for granting me the gifts and the talents to allow me to be here with you today. The most influential person in my life was my mother, Merlene Stewart. It was through her sacrifices, dedication, love, all directed towards me that I'm able to stand here today in this capacity. At this ceremony, I ask each of you to reflect on the people in your lives that have kind of given you support and helped you through your life's journey. Family, teachers, friends. I ask that you acknowledge challenges. Acknowledge the challenges that you've already succumbed or have passed that allowed you to be where you are today. And I want to steel you for the challenges that will come. As a physician associate, you will be challenged. A good example of that would be COVID. When I was in that seat, no one ever foresaw something like that affecting healthcare on a global scale so soon. So acknowledge the challenges and be prepared for future challenges. And I also ask that you commit to uphold the values and principles of physician associate practice, such as compassion, integrity, excellence, and also the commission of lifelong learning. So it is a small community. I ask that you be aware that your actions affect us as a whole. So please honor the physician associate and medical practice in general as you proceed through your learning and your training. So as you don your white coats today, you will enter a noble and rewarding profession, but also a demanding and challenging one. You will have to endure long hours, face complex cases, be tasked with difficult decisions, ethical dilemmas, and emotional stress. You will be forced to accept change as your constant. You will have the privilege and responsibility of caring for patients at their most vulnerable moments. To do this well, you must not only master the science of medicine, but also the art of medicine. You must not only learn how to diagnose and treat diseases, but also how to listen effectively, how to empathize and respect diversity, how to collaborate and lead teams, how to innovate and improve quality, how to advocate for those who have no agency, and how to balance and maintain personal wellness, the ever-elusive work-life balance. And finally, you must not only wear the white coat with pride, but also with humility. I have all faith that you will succeed. I am in the community. If you need to reach out for support or advice or anything, my name at ynhh.org, or also you can reach out to Dave. I'm always available. Got lots of good jokes and lots of good stories. It is possible. You will get through. That's pretty much it. All right. Good luck.
My name is Jonathan Weber, and I am a proud member of the Yale Physician Associate Program faculty, and I have the privilege of announcing names and of first and second year students who will be ready to come up when I call your names. And Marisol, before I do anything, I need to turn to you and ask, do I need to ask them to line up? Yeah. Thank you. Why don't you go ahead and line up as Marisol has asked you to do, and we will proceed. Suyash Adhikari, coded by Jimmy Robbins. And my apologies. I want to thank Deputy Dean Jessica Iluzzi for passing the stethoscopes that have been donated, and we want to thank all of the alumni who donated these stethoscopes to our students. Sydney Alexander, coded by Joanne Hegby. Henry Altick, coded by Eric Schaefer. Gabrielle Buttman, coded by Haley Wagner. Diana Castellanos, coded by Michelle Rodriguez. Fernanda Sakari, coded by Nicole Romaneschi. Kelly Dunn, coded by Elijah Adams. Liam Easton Calabria, coded by Jake Smike. Amelia Eldridge, coded by Sarah Hartman. Madeline Cooper, coded by Alexandria Liberty. Addie Kirchen, coded by Megan Caroli. Jacqueline Liang, coded by Caroline Pei. Danielle Lodge, coded by Yun Hiro. Madeline Marks, coded by Megan England. Adam Martins, coded by Eric Schaefer. Andrew Meininger, coded by Matt Conrado. Faith Meidel, coded by Carly Dominguez. Mutsa Lambo, coded by Jessica Nan. Anthony Muchiri, coded by Joe Crook. Fernando Naranjo, coded by Joshua Horowitz Benoit. Dalton New, coded by Andreas Yanez. Hannah Richelieu, coded by Megan Caroli. Davis Rowe, coded by Matt Conrado. Zachary Scott, coded by Austin Liu. Christopher Sweeney, coded by Jimmy Robbins. Cameron Thompson, coded by Ashley Manning. Allie Tran, coded by Natalie McBranch. Esther Tsai, coded by Adrian No. Alexa Valentino, coded by Brianna Bright. Catherine Villegas, coded by Maggie O'Keefe. Jacob Wacker, coded by Harrison Young. Hannah Wong, coded by Cordelia Cluett. Cherie Weekly, coded by Isabel Batista. Martina Wong, coded by Maisie Cruz. Brieski, quoted by Elizabeth Encarnacion. I'd like to request one more last round of applause for our newly white-coated first-year students.
Hello, I'm Courtney Fankannel. I am also a proud member of faculty and an alumni of the Yale Physician Associate Program. I would like to ask both the class of 2025 and 2024 and any other alumni to stand so we could read our oath together. Just a little historic facts. Our first white coat ceremony was in 2007. It was the year that I had completed didactic training and was entering clinical training, and our fairly newly minted Director of Clinical Education, Zandy Garino, held the white coat ceremony in Hope 203 classroom. So it's been really, really awesome to watch this ceremony grow and turn into something every year. And I think it's really great that we can continue to read this oath together, and maybe someday one of you will be up here reading this oath. So if we could just say it together. I pledge to perform the following duties with honesty and dedication. I will hold as my primary responsibility the health, safety, welfare, and dignity of all human beings. I will uphold the tenets of patient autonomy, beneficence, non-maleficence, and justice. I will recognize and promote the value of diversity. I will treat equally all persons who seek my care. I will hold in confidence the information shared in the course of practicing medicine. I will assess my personal capabilities and limitations, striving always to improve my medical practice. I will actively seek to expand my knowledge and skills, keeping abreast of advances in medicine. I will work with other members of the healthcare team to provide compassionate and effective care of patients. I will use my knowledge and experience to contribute to an improved community. I will respect my professional relationship with the physician. I will share and expand knowledge within the profession. These duties are pledged with sincerity and upon my honor. Thank you. You guys can be seated. So in closing, and this will be brief because I know it's warm and everyone's really looking forward to getting out with their family and friends, I'd like to thank Deans Brown, Garino, and Aluzzi for coming and participating today. I know they have very busy schedules, as well as all of my great faculty colleagues. And most importantly, I'd like to thank the staff who worked very hard to pull off this very beautiful ceremony. This is the first time I think we've had in Patel Chapel, and it's really lovely. So thank you guys. Thank you to friends and family, to the class of 2025 who came to celebrate today, or maybe who are joining in remotely. You have been and will continue to be some of the most important support to these students throughout this training. So we thank you for all that you've done in the past and all you will do in the future. To the class of 2025, we'd like to welcome you into this rite of passage as you begin with what will be a very difficult, rewarding,
And the moment you've been waiting for, this concludes our white coat ceremony. You may process out and take some pictures, and we'll see you at the Elm City Club next door, or down the street, across the street, Elm City Club, for a reception. So we look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.